In this video, I'm talking about the blue star of miracles that are awakening the chakras here on the winter solstice, which is the actual day of the release of this video. However, if you're listening to this talk about your chakras being activated by the blue star of miracles, which is known as Sirius, it's going to apply just as much a year from now, 10 years from now, as it does today. So go ahead and hang in there with me to take a listen. So the blue star of miracles, it's not just a symbol, it's a powerful activation that sparks expansive growth in your chakras as we enter into this winter solstice today. Discover how the cosmic light is aligning with your energy and unlocking a new dimension of living for you. Now, again, I do want to express that the blue light has been coming through since 2017. The blue light is only going to get stronger, and you're going to find some really valuable information about how your own energy centers, your own personal energy centers, just might be impacted by this blue spark. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nancy Rebecca. I am a registered nurse, and I've been studying the human energy field for 30 years now. I am a psychic healer. I don't do one-on-one sessions anymore. I spend all of my time working with you all here on YouTube, as well as my private students that I work with teaching intuitive and psychic development. So I know a lot about the chakras. I've made a lot of notes, so you're going to see me looking down at my paper because I don't want you to miss a drop. So hang in there. All right. So the root chakra is, if you're not familiar with what chakras are, a chakra, the actual word is a Hindu word that means spinning wheel. Now, if you imagine during the summer, hot summer, you turn on the fan, low, medium, high, that fan is spinning. That's exactly what a chakra is, an energy center. It'll spin slow, it'll spin high, depending on how you're moving energy. It can get blocked, and then therefore the chakra won't move at all, and your energies will get stuck. It can hyperspin, be hyper busy, which can cause you to be kind of your nervous system become overstimulated. So as a registered nurse, I always love to talk about how it impacts you at the human level. You're all getting activated. It just so happens I'm doing a major winter solstice event where I'm doing a psychic reading on a large group of people during my event today. But you can always record, you can always purchase the recording later so that you don't miss out, and I'll put the link here. So let's get started with the root chakra, the root energy center. It's located between the hips. It's at the base of the spine. Also, people look at it around the tailbone area. I look at it as right snuggled in between your left and right hip. The impact of activation. So I'm talking about the blue light activation. As your root chakra activates, it can bring a deep sense of groundedness and stability. That's nice. But it can also unearth old fears, survival mechanisms that no longer serve you. So that can get all stirred up. The blue star miracle can shake up old, outdated notions around safety, prompting a shift in how you relate to your physical reality and material needs. And so your perspective of, like, you feel in fear, you feel frightened. I remember working with a young girl who was always thinking that someone was going to hurt or harm her children. And so she didn't ever want to go out of the house with her children. She was always afraid that anybody that came around, and family members were not immune to her fears. And so when we did some deep dive exploring, it turned out that she had been hurt and harmed at those really fundamental stages. and the state had to come in, take her away, and she was in the foster system, and she was adopted eventually. But this could upset the balance and the impact, the fundamental impact of how she perceived her reality, which wasn't true. And so this kind of stuff can get stirred up to help you start to get really good, turn around those experiences, so you start having deep trust and faith in your ability to handle anything that's coming up. So your physical symptoms, you might feel restless, experience sudden burst of energy in your legs and your feet. There may be a discomfort in your lower back and hips, especially the lower back and hips when it's really spasming. And the reason why this is happening, it's helping you to release deep-rooted tension. So this is getting sparked right now. It's going to be impacting you over the next few months and further into several years. Emotional and mental impact. Your mind may become more aware of scarcity thinking, fears of survival, like what I just talked about. Suddenly this spark of the miracle star will help you to start to get clarity and determination that you are fully capable of standing in your own truth. I gotta take a sip of tea because I don't know what it is. I'm fine until I start talking. All right. The cosmic alignment, when the chakra is getting activated by this blue miracle star of light, this blue light, it helps you to align with the Earth's core energy, being in sync with the grounding energies of Sirius, which brings a stability enhancing frequency. As the root stabilizes, it becomes a pillar of cosmic downloads into your physical body, which in turn is creating a light body. Now, I know that many of you will write me and you'll say, what exactly is a light body? So we're all just kind of like, let's just say fear or grief. And let's just imagine, you've got trillions of cells in your body. And let's say that your cells are coated with grief and sadness. It's just coated on every cell of your body. And you might have grief inside the cells. And as this is shedding, the light comes into the cells and it radiates outside of the cells. And so your entire body becomes a body of light filled with your own soul. So often when we're filled up with grief or sadness or fear or trauma, our spirit can float outside of our body. And so over time with meditation, you'll slowly bring it in. Well, with this spark of the blue star of miracles, it's really helping to accelerate your going through an energetic upgrade. All right, let's go to the second chakra. The second chakra, the second energy center, it's located below your belly button area. This is a really sensitive area there. The impact of this activation that is happening, the sacral chakra governs creativity, emotional balance, connection to your sensuality. And when activated by the blue star of miracles, it can spark a profound, creative, inspiration, and intense wave of emotional releases. So it really sparks it. It helps it really start spinning more. And so then it just starts flushing out, detoxing you. This energy is freeing. It unlocks the flow of creativity and personal pleasure. But at the physical level, you can have lower back pain, again, tension in the hips, abdomen, pelvis may arise as your body is releasing old stuck emotions, old stuck sexual energy, sexual patterns, and it can kind of get blocked. Your creativity can get blocked. So increasing the energy can help your digestive system, sudden urges to engage in creative expression. And creative expression comes in all forms. It's not just music. It's not just artistic or being in plays or poetry or painting. It can be cooking and baking, or it can be like what I am doing right now. I'm giving a talk and I'm really drawing upon my creative energies to help me come up with the right words at the right time. So you may find a big spark of creative expression. The emotional and mental impact, you may experience these waves of emotional releases followed by pure joy. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Passion, or a sudden urge to create and explore new relationships and new hobbies. This cosmic alignment, the sacral chakra connects with the flowing energy of Orion's belt, a constellation known for its association with creativity, the flow of life, and emotional expression. As your chakra aligns, it is though the entire creative potential of the universe is beginning, and it is beginning to unlock within you. All right, let's move to the solar plexus, which is located above the navel. It's between the navel and the diaphragm. It's kind of your power center. The impact of the activation here is the solar plexus governs personal power, self-confidence, and free will. I also call it what's a word I like to use? The energy distribution center. And what energy is it distributing? Yours. It's distributing your spiritual light throughout all aspects of your life, your family life, your global life, your work life, your dance life, whatever you're doing, shopping life, it's going to really flood everything around you, distribute everything of your spirit. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. All right, so the solar plexus, with the blue star of miracles lighting up this chakra, it brings a potent energy of self-empowerment, awakening the deep desire to manifest your pure potential and create new pathways of leadership in your life. Standing up for yourself, taking charge, being okay, feeling okay with setting a boundary in a neutral way. You might feel sensations at the physical level of warmth or pressure in the stomach or solar plexus region, digestive issues like bloating, indigestion, or changes in appetite can also occur as the energy is shifting in this area. Emotional and mental impact of the solar plexus being activated can bring you a sense of clarity and strength arising, but it can also bring up feelings of insecurity, inadequacy, fear of being too powerful. Can you believe that? Unfortunately, I've never had that feeling. The one I get to feel with is insecurity and not feeling powerful enough for the job that the God of my heart gives me all the time. But I have worked with a lot of clients that do struggle with not wanting to overpower people. You'll likely be pushed to stand up more confidently in your truth, yet in the beginning it might feel a little overwhelming because there's a lot of energy that can come through that chakra. So for the third chakra, the cosmic alignment, with this activation, the energy from Sirius and the sun connected to the solar plexus aligns to elevate your sense of self-worth and personal power. It helps you to shine your light more fully in the world. The blue light from Sirius can serve as a beacon for personal transformation, helping you to release old patterns, self-doubt, and ultimately rising into your purest potential. I know this is a lot of data, but as I'm talking about all this data, all this information, I'm just setting the intention that all of us and all of you that are listening to this, that you're able to really integrate all of these shifts and activations into your body at a pace that's comfortable for you, with ease and effortlessness on all dimensions. So you can just keep grounding and breathing through it. Okay. Heart chakra, located in the chest, this energy center in the chest. The impact of activation, the heart chakra opens deeply to expansive energies of the blue star. It invites unconditional love, healing, and connection. This cosmic influence that's aligning with your heart chakra influences at this time to prompt to release old wounds and invite in more love and more compassion into your life. And I just want to stop here for just a little commercial break to say the beauty about everything that's happening is you don't have to overthink it. It's getting activated. What you want to be doing is getting out of your own way, letting it happen, noticing that something's different, and being in gratitude for it, okay? Physical symptoms, you might feel a tightness in the chest, you might feel rapid heartbeat, or even physical sensations of love, deep emotional overwhelm as the heart opens. There may be a release also of some deep sorrow and grief. Now, let me put on my little nursing hat to say, if you're having heart racing, if you're having tightness in the chest, I was an open heart recovery nurse that worked in the intensive care unit. It could mean that there's heart problems. So here's my little release form for you to sign. You're going to check in with your doctor first to make sure there's no real physical problems going on, right? So if they give you a clean bill of health and it all checks out, then you're going to have a pretty good idea that these are what we call expansion symptoms. Okay. Emotionally and mentally, you can expect a surge of emotional clarity with old love wounds coming up for healing. There may be a deep yearning to reconnect with your true heart's purpose, a sudden opening to giving and receiving love more freely. I probably have been talking about this for the past year, that being in service is going to help keep the keel of your sailboat in the water going in the right direction every time. You can volunteer at the food bank. You can make socks or mittens. You can go shopping for items and give it at a homeless shelter. You can go read books to kids at the school. So it truly, I'm telling you, being in service is a miracle of all miracles that comes back to you over and over and over again as this great sense of peace. Cosmic alignment, the heart chakra aligns with cosmic love energies of Sirius, which is known to be the star of unconditional love and unconditional wisdom, and most of all, healing. As the heart chakra expands, it connects you more deeply with your cosmic consciousness, and it also helps anchor you into the grand universal love here on earth. All right. The throat chakra, the impact of activation, especially here as we start to really get activated on the winter solstice. The throat chakra is all about expression, communication, speaking your truth. The blue star of miracle activates this chakra, prompting clear, direct, and authentic expression. This can lead to a profound realization and a sudden ability to speak your truth without being afraid. Speak your truth without being afraid. 30 years ago, I never spoke my truth. Never. My mother always said as a kid, I would hide behind her legs and I just wouldn't talk to anybody. Like I was incredibly shy. I remember when I was in the 5th grade, and I still very shy, and there was this little 5-year-old boy kept wanting to kiss me, and I'm like, I remember I kept running and running away, like such an invasion of my space, such an invasion of privacy. It just felt like it just wasn't okay. And I remember went up to the teacher. I was so upset that this boy just won't leave me alone. He keeps trying to kiss me. And she said, oh, he's just trying to show you he likes you. And she just went on about her business. But I've grown into my voice from meditation and using the techniques that I teach to help clear blocked energy. So to be able to express yourself in a direct and authentic way without fear or hesitation, for me, it's been a miracle. It's been a real miracle. So the physical symptoms, you might experience tightness, dryness. When I say my mouth gets dry. Okay. Dryness, discomfort in the throat. Your voice might become more powerful if you find yourself suddenly speaking out more than usual. And this is the thing I've been noticing about people that I've worked with for a long time, or I've been friends with for a long time. As they're beginning to speak up, in the past, it might have been loaded. You know, like someone will say, well, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know, it's like that's starting to become more neutral naturally. All right, let's see what else. Expect a surge of clarity on your thoughts paired with undeniable urges to express your ideas and to say the truth about what you're feeling. It's time when you can no longer hold back from sharing your true self and your cosmic alignment. The energies coming in from Orion's belt, particularly associated with the powerful, eloquent energy of all the stars that are aligning with the throat chakra at this time, facilitating clear divine communication. This can be a time when you are called to channel cosmic messages and express profound truths. We had our group. So I teach a foundational intuitive psychic development course over a year. And then we have going into more of our professional level psychic readers, level 2. And then we have our advanced group and level 3. And we do a lot of traveling in our astral body to just kind of explore the world and maybe other planets and whatever's going on. Anyway, it was interesting. You know, I won't tell you the project that we were working on, but when the students came back and when they were sharing, you know, they could hear, you know, as if you can hear like a radio station breaking through or like a ham radio breaking through. So there were several of them who never expected to hear anything, but they could actually hear different other voices coming through. So remember, telepathy is really being expanded at this time. So their telepathic channels, antenna, were picking up on things. So don't be surprised with this activation here during this expansive time. And even through the holidays towards the end of December and into January, it's just going to get activated more. Okay. The third eye, your third eye chakra, is located between the eyebrows above the nose, and the pineal and everything is the center of the head. So this whole chakra area, front and back, all around, is highly activated with your intuitive abilities, of which we all have. There's no sense in even asking the question, I wonder if I'm intuitive, because it's just a natural, organic part of who you are. But you might not be aware of it because it can be so blocked with mental energy. All right. The impact of the activation of the third eye governs intuition, perception, inner sight. When the blue star of miracles starts activating your third eye, expect the psychic abilities to be heightened and your understanding of the world to shift. You're going to see through a clearer lens. This could lead to more expansive, multi-dimensional views of reality. And this is true for everyone. But remember, if you have those energetic blocks, it can filter it. So let's talk about some physical symptoms that you might have with this activation of the sixth chakra. You might experience pressure, tingling in the forehead area. Your eyes may feel strained, sensitive to light, and dry. dry eyes, or you may experience vivid dreams and start to realize you're beginning to have images and visualizations. And my grandfather clock is going to chime. So I'll keep talking. All right. The emotional and mental impact of your third eye being activated heightens intuition, psychic clarity, deep insights, and they might be overwhelming at first because maybe you never did that before. And it's like, what's wrong with me? You know, when it happened to me, I thought I would just get in the car and drive to the mental hospital and check myself in. There may be sudden awarenesses of subtle energies around you. You may start to feel the spirits around you, spirit guides, angels, leading to greater clarity on your life's directions. You have greater clarity with your higher self. The cosmic alignment, as the third eye chakra activates, it aligns with the cosmic realm of Sirius and also the Pleiades. So the Pleiades really come in at this level as well. The Pleiadians can really bring in this really creative, profound wisdom and advanced cosmic consciousness. So this is part of the activation. So you can expect to have higher understanding of your purpose and your place in the grand cosmic design that's coming through for you. All right, the seventh chakra, which is located at the top of your head. The crown chakra connects you to your divine consciousness and the infinite. I love that. I love that word, infinite. The blue star of miracles activates this chakra, opening you up the gateways and portals to cosmic wisdom, downloads of light codes, and divine connection. It is the final chakra to be fully activated, bringing a complete alignment with the divine flow of the universe. So your crown chakra really stays connected at all times to the infinite. Now, you may have blocks between your mental energy connecting with your spiritual energy, so you may not be aware of those higher, wise, and highly knowledgeable abilities. But they're there, and they're there for everyone. The blue star activates this chakra, and in its final fully awakening can bring you into complete alignment with the divine flow of the universe. The physical sensations of pressure or tingling on top of the head, dizziness. Lots of people have been telling me about experiencing dizziness. It's a good thing. Feelings of lightness, weightlessness, floating. A lot of people have been feeling like they were floating. And I had an experience recently where I felt like I was going to levitate right out of the chair I'm sitting in. There also may be moments of feeling detached from your physical body, kind of disassociating. The emotional and mental impact of your crown chakra, a deep sense of connection to the divine and awareness of your spiritual nature will come flooding in. I've really been noticing spiritual nature, organic nature. Those are the two words that have been coming through. This is my spiritual nature. This is my organic nature. This is my authentic nature. So that's really coming in. You don't have to try hard for it. It is organically opening to you. The chakra cosmic alignment, the chakra's alignment activation aligns directly with the energies of Sirius, Orion's belt, and other star systems. It is a time when you become fully aligned with cosmic consciousness, receiving guidance from the stars, experiencing a fuller sense of unity that's available to you all. So, in summary, the blue light of miracle energy is activating and aligning all of your chakras. Now, we often will study about the 7 main human chakras that help our spirit engage with our human body. But we do have hundreds of chakras, if not more, and all of them are becoming activated and expanding your consciousness and accelerating your personal transformation. As the physical symptoms arise in your auric and physical body, you can really start to feel that expansiveness, almost like this balloon expanding. So what's the very first thing you always want to do is you always want to reach for that groundedness. And you want to trust and allow the miracles to unfold and harmonize within your inner and your outer worlds. Yeah, I had an experience just yesterday where I was thinking about Egypt. And I don't know if I was thinking about which pyramid I was thinking about, but suddenly it felt like my chakras were getting this big. I felt like somebody was blowing up a balloon, like blowing up my auric field. And then I said, wait. I'm not in the pyramid. I'm here in Washington State. I grounded myself here in this present moment. I reminded myself where I was. And then instantly when I grounded, everything calmed back down again. And I was like, wow, that was amazing. So what can you do to help keep yourself in the flow during this Blue Star of Miracles awakening? I have a free blue light meditation on the 7 chakra system where I voice guide you through all the 7 chakras. Now, I do have a shorter one that's about 15 minutes where you can just let the blue light flow through, and that's fine. The one that's 30 minutes includes the 7 chakras. So I'm going to see if I can include both of those as a link for you to take a listen with. So enjoy the winter solstice. Enjoy the miracle blue light that will be happening on December 25th as well. And enjoy all the weeks, months, and years to come, because we are stronger together than we have ever been apart. And I'm glad you're a part of the Intuitive Mind community. So if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I would love it. And then you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. All right. Thanks everyone for popping in. I can't wait to read your comments.